Hello, welcome to another edition of Journal with me. I think this is 4 or 5. Anyways, I have decided to change things up, and the reason is that the book that I was using, the Stalogy 365 book, I was finding already 10 or 20 pages in, it was getting already really thick, and with there being 365 pages, plus I've been gluing 2 pages together, so really 180 some pages, I think it would end up being I don't know if I'd ever get it closed. So I decided to switch to some Midoris, and what I did was I took a standard Midori and I cut it down. So this is a personal size planner cover, and what I did was I just took a personal insert and drew lines across the top and the bottom and just cut it off. So it is a bit wider than a personal insert, and I don't think I have, actually I do. So this is a personal insert. If I put it on top of this, it's that much wider. And so I'm going to try that. I figured it would be good. It gives me a little bit of width, but still the same, and a little bit of height, I guess, from the Stalogy, because the Stalogy was at A6, so it was shorter as well. And so I cut 3 books down. The 3rd book I totally messed up while I was cutting it down, but it's fine. It's just for journaling, so I'm sure I can either washi tape the edges or something to make it look pretty. So this is the first book that I'm going to be using. I will eventually decorate the cover, but I haven't done that part yet. But what I have done is taken my Stalogy pages that I first started with and sewn them in, and you can see that right here that I've sewn them in. And I just did I started down here and I just sewed up and then sewed back down, and did that with both of the signatures, because of course there's 2 of them. You can see they split off right here, both pages. So I wanted to include them in my book because I didn't really want to just half start a book and then move on to something new. So I inserted them, and it does make the cover pop out a little bit, but I think what I'm going to do is when I decorate the front cover, I'm going to washi tape out a little bit to make the cover match up with this, because right now with the extra pages it kind of makes the front cover shrink a little bit. So I'll do that. So if you remember in my pages from my Stalogy, I've done a bunch of journaling and inserted a few postcards and that kind of stuff. This is just a quick flip through because we've already seen this flip through. And I have yet to journal on these 2 pages that I did last time, but I will. So I'm going to start here because I didn't really want to skip 2 pages to get into this. So I'm going to do kind of a short and a tall page. We went and saw Beauty and the Beast, and so I'm going to insert that, and I'm going to insert that, and do some fun color stuff, I think, on the pages. And yeah, so I'm just going to turn on some music, and I will do this 2-page layout, and I will see you when I'm done. So that's it. I am going to journal a little bit up here, and then I'll journal mostly on this page, I think, as far as talking about the movie, and then I'll continue on. So that was quite fun, and this paper takes the watercolor not too bad, and I'll let that dry a little bit and move on to the next page, and it bleeds through a little bit, but I'll probably use gesso on the next pages, so every couple of pages I'll probably throw some gesso in there just to make the pages take the color a little bit better, and we'll see how things go. So that is my first set of pages leading into the new book. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!